Man, it was crazy as hell. It is super windy. I'm driving home. It is super windy. It's getting blown all over the road. It's nuts. This road is I-44, and it is the stupidest road I've ever seen. It's so slick. It's been here for a while. They need to repave it, but it's so slick. There's no grooves on it, and so when it rains or snows, this whole road is super dangerous. And everybody drives like it's Mario Kart too, so the rules don't apply on this road anymore. You remember how the left-hand lane was the fast lane, right? And then the right was a little slower. Hey, you got to get over, to the right-hand lane because I'm trying to go 80. I mean, but we got 4 lanes here. I'm just saying, 4 lanes over here and 4 lanes over there. But that consciousness, that collective consciousness, that's a programming collective consciousness. That's programming. All right. When a collective of people understand what they have to do, the outcome of what gets us down the road faster or whatever, what makes more sense. A collective understands it. Then we adopt it. We take it in. We adopt it. So that's what I'm talking about programming and stuff like that. So, and then when you have that programming within your biological computer, right? You're like, okay, then you express it out, and then what happens? You got kids, you got people around you, you teach them how to do it, and so then that gets all programmed. That's programming. That's how you program somebody. Driving, that's a good example. Now, it's just like Mario Kart. Like I said, people just go all over the place. I pretend to be the mushroom guy because I used to love that game, by the way. And so that's why I love driving on these highways, because I turned into the mushroom guy. Well, but it'd probably pay in the long run to have a V8 in your vehicle. I'm just saying, because you got to get out of the way of people, because this crap's nuts. The weather's gonna get nuts. People are gonna get nuts. Halloween's gonna get crazy. The energy of Halloween is gonna be nuts. But I didn't even see my head right there. That's funny. But try to be prepared for that, because that's gonna be a little crazy. All right. Anyway, y'all take it easy. What's up? Programming 101. So what I've been noticing here lately, I mean, this has been going on for a little bit, but what I've been noticing, especially at work, is they're hiring a lot of women, which is fine. That's fine. But the job is hard labor. Well, it used to be, not anymore. But hard work, go all out, you know, to get the job done because you have a standard you have to abide by. It's not like that no more. That's not how it is no more. FedEx has went woke on us, and so what that means is they're gonna woke. Here's what woke means to me. Woke means I care way too much about emotions and how I feel. Right? I care way too much about how I feel about a situation. If I don't get my way, I'm gonna have a panic attack. I'm gonna lash out. I'm gonna call people names. I'm gonna call people some certain things that's not gonna be true, right? Uh, and then I'm gonna get my way because I'm just gonna keep flipping out. That's what woke is. Basically, you're just an entitled, arrogant person. That's it. Believe me, I know what those two are. So, and that's what's going on in this little movement. That they this woke movement. It's stupid. Okay, there's a lot of the woke movement is combined with the LGBTQ community and the feminist movement. They're combined. Now, this is hilarious to me because it's not funny, but this is so ironic. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how ironic this is. Just look at. We'll start with the LGBTQ stuff. Just look at what's going on in the world. look at today's rapper, right? What's his name? Lil Nas X. It's a popular guy, whatever. I mean, I've never listened to him, but this dude is dressing up like a lady, being pregnant. Uh, Apparently, he had a baby. So, you know, go check out the baby if you want. But like, spoiler alert: there is no baby. There's no baby. But he thinks he's pregnant, so he's gonna pretend to have a baby. Huh. Anyway, um, look how crazy everybody is. Look at now. Look at rap. Look at rap, for instance. I mean that's just straight gay. Like everybody's so gay over there. I don't get it. Like I'm just the pattern and the trajectory and the theme of what I used to know about rap is definitely not this rap today. That's not it. I don't know what this is. This is like this is just some sort of I can't even I don't know. I can't describe it. It's unbelievably crazy. Now I'm not a big huge fan of rap music, but uh, I'm just I pay attention to things what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? That's all. I mean, this crap's nuts. This is all programming, and you can see how they push it on the black skin race. The Democrats do this, by the way. I mean, there is no coincidence when the Democrats take office and they start doing their stuff, they start whatever, they're criminals. They start doing their criminal thought process. Then they just the whole country goes to shit, doesn't it? When a Democrat gets in office, usually that's what happens. Wonder why that is. But also the feminist movement. This has been happening for a little while now, about 2-3 years. It's so ironic what's happening with this feminist movement and the gay movement. what's really been being targeted in this whole thing is the uh, the aggressive male. That's what's being targeted in this whole thing. Okay, it's pretty obvious. Okay, they're attacking. That's why they keep talking about toxic masculinity. Okay, that's why they keep talking about that. Toxic masculinity is not somebody disagreeing with you and your principles and all that. That's not toxic. Okay, that's just somebody that has their own opinion about their own views in life. That's it. Toxic masculinity can be a real thing, but here, let me tell you what that it really is. Toxic masculinity is somebody that's a fucking moron. A guy that will grab the woman's ass or just touch him and act like they're supposed to get some from him. That's toxic masculinity. Okay, that person needs to be knocked out. Number one, if you're touching a woman inappropriately and they don't want to be touched, you deserve to be knocked out. Right? That's toxic. Okay, toxic is not disagreeing with your opinion. That's not toxic. That's a debate. That's a debate. So, woke to me, all woke is emotions, running through your feelings, and it's not good, right? You're not looking at your problems, and you think that everybody's supposed to understand your viewpoint, and they're supposed to like adhere to it. No, that's yours. That's your viewpoint. That's how the world is. That's how you look at the world and how you look yourself in the world. Right? Look, I don't. Who cares if you're trans, if you're bi, if you're gay? Who gives a shit? I don't care. Do you, be you. Who gives a shit? Stop telling the whole world to be trans, bi, or gay. Don't do that. That's not how you should do it. That's defeating the purpose of what you're trying to accomplish. You know, every time I look on the internet, it's some trans person. It's usually a male transitioning to a female that have most of the problem. The male always has the problem. Like, it's like I'm supposed to pamper you and really acknowledge that you're a woman. Why for? I don't give a shit. I don't care. Be a fucking woman if you want to be a woman. All right? And if I look at you and I say, okay, well, sir, here's your card back or whatever. Sir, I'm not I'm not a sir. I'm a ma'am. All right, sorry for I made a mistake. Apologize for that. Don't turn into a lunatic and film me and put it on the internet and make me look like an asshole. Right? Don't do that. Who are you really mad at? Why are you know what I'm saying? There's no reason for you to be mad at the person talking to you, and all they're trying to do is go about their day trying to work and do something, you know what I mean? Like, these people are nuts. That's entitlement, that's arrogance. You trying to change the whole world into a gay or transphobic or a homophobic or whatever. Like, you immediately, if somebody gets mad and they immediately get mad and they're like, what the hell, hello, what do I look like to you? What do you mean? That shouldn't offend you. If you're good with your sexuality, you shouldn't be offended. You should be like, okay, it's all right, I get it all the time. You're getting offended for no reason. Anyway, the feminist movement is it's a double-edged sword. There is no wisdom in any of this, but let me tell you something. Look, it's unbelievable. The women complain about there's no men. Where's all the good men? Okay? That's not what you want. You don't want a good man. That's not what you want. You want a man that gets you turned on. That's all you really want. You want somebody that can, that's going to get you to a orgasmic state. That's what you really want. Come on now, that's what you really want. Okay, you don't want a good man. That's not what you want. Okay? You want somebody that's going to give it to you real good. You know what I mean? And that's it. and if he has a good conversation, then you know, then you hit the jackpot, right? So that's what you really want. If the sex is not good, then it don't matter. It doesn't matter, And to a man, and a man is kind of the same way, but it's more with a woman. A woman can be in a relationship and married and have 2 kids and still cheat on this person. They'll be together for, I don't know, 7 years, and they will still cheat and still be with the guy that they're married to, but still cheat with someone else, and and their whole intent is not to tell anybody. Though hopefully nobody figures this shit out. You know what I mean? That's crazy. With 2 kids and a husband, and you're still cheating on them, and you're still living with them. What are you doing? Karma's gonna get you tenfold doing that. Okay. Now, if both of the parties in the situation, in the relationship, aren't happy, then do you? You know what I'm saying? But if one doesn't understand, and one of them doesn't want to be, and one of them wants you to understand, but the other one doesn't understand, and you're not saying nothing, then what are y'all been doing together then? If you've been in a relationship for 6 years and you have not said shit to anybody, how I feel about something, how I feel about this, why can't you do this better, then you don't need to be in a relationship. Plain and simple. It's about communication. You married this person. Are you going to communicate with them or not? You know what I mean? Anyway, we can't just figure everything out all the time and be this some sort of perfect Superman. It's not going to work. I could be like that. I'm just saying. That's rare that you find those types of guys.